Don't just.
I don't know why I
So
didn't set that up
is it
last
live?
time. Here we are, boys. We
Is
haven't
it
dropped any
actually
frames
live?
yet. Yeah, we're live. I need the chat up. That was way more effort than I thought it would be.
There's
Sorry,
a pog. I
boys.
think that means we're live. There's another pog. Yep, they can see it. We're live, boys. How are you, Caleb?
I am good. Ready for the race.
Are you excited for what should be a closer? Look at the differences between their personal best and average times. 44 and 42 seconds. That's nothing. We're not late. The starting time is now. Oh no, we missed it. Ah. Oh wait, it's now. It's fine. Wait, no, we're late. No, it's not.
I think
Okay.
we're good.
We're just waiting on Smith. Is it Smith who went?
Waiting
Who went
for the
first?
runners now. They both went
Calvin
to
went.
somewhere.
You're back. You're here, Smith.
I'm ready.
Oh, they're both
Okay.
ready.
I'm ready.
Switch the scene,
I should
Caleb.
switch the scene. It's ready to get the set up correctly. Okay.
Right. You can do the countdown. Is there an error? That sounded something.
Alright, both runners are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Apparently the audio is too loud. Turn down the game audio,
Oh, I
Caleb.
forgot to-
GLGL.
I forgot to
GL.
And they're off.
put to the audio.
Is it synced? Oh, it's not quite synced. There's a slight desync in the cutscenes.
How's
Smith
that for
fractionally
audio?
ahead.
I also matched it up to
With
there's an
echo. That's probably just while there shouldn't be an echo, right? Is the echo still
Where does
there?
that possibly come from?
Oh, of the game. Do you have both audios on?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
I clicked it and it didn't turn off. Okay.
Just
It's off now.
Cool. Oh, Kelvin did enter skip.
Oh, that's a
Freeze.
DNF
That's
right
that.
there. Quick race, boys. Give the win to Smith, move
Just
on.
reload the tutorial and go. It's fine. This is fine. Just go. Kelvin very smartly doing the right thing there. What a start. Kelvin attempting to get an illegal advantage at the start of this race. Well, so, Taylor, what's your prediction?
Alright, I reckon Kelvin's gonna choke cutscene.
I think Smith is just gonna about edge it because he's been pretty consistently on some good paces recently.
Yeah, Smith's got
And
this.
Kelvin's
Sure.
tournament form slipped slightly.
Let's do this thing! Let's do this thing!
Really better than the Camden race. Something about that.
Watch it!
Oh, if you have to switch the audio like 5 times in number 1.
It was like that when I got here.
Now it's...
No!
Is it actually too loud? Because I can't hear it.
That was too
Yeah, I
easy.
can't hear it either. Nobody can hear it. I don't know, some people manage to set up so you can hear it through the Discord. I don't know how that works.
Not sure, because my OBS just wasn't playing it.
Oh, you're way quieter than me apparently.
We can fix that.
Okay, I didn't see what Smith's SMRT time was. Kelvin's like a 37, I think.
I'm still quieter, but why did I not do this beforehand? That goes to there. This needs to be louder. No, that's fine.
I think that Kelvin is fractionally ahead. I'll look at the tuxedo pickup. I think it's looking about 243.
I gave it to Barney.
Okay, that should be better.
Okay. As far as I can tell, Kelvin is slightly
Where am I
ahead.
gonna put all these?
Let's do this home one. There's not too many strats in the first 2 levels of the game.
Just the main one is.
Almost done. Now I need
Yeah,
flags
so
and
both
stupid
players
Well, I guess
have
in
pretty
terms of-
similar driving.
Nothing lasts forever.
The main one in terms of saving time is the 1-7 door skip, skip. I guess that's one of the fastest strats in the game and one of the easiest. Very kind of the game to be like that.
Almost like they knew. First level, we need easy skips.
Gotta return this stuff before the cops find me
Doing
sitting around
34
talking
and
to
healing
myself.
pick up by today. I didn't look at the mission timer, just the overall timer.
This is a really bad
So
day.
Please don't sue.
3:28 for Kelvin, so about 6 seconds apart, did I say? I think I said 3:34.
I think Smith wasted all his runs. Good runs.
He said it was on best ever pace out of Blind Big Brother earlier.
We're number one. We're number one.
Oh,
Kelvin
Kelvin.
does not get the what.
Flick back of shame. And anger.
Homie, you're late.
That was quite split between Team Blue and Team Yellow. I think a slight edge to Team
Well,
Blue.
it's about
Kelvin has
time.
won the fans apparently.
Fans are just going off
Oh,
TV.
no, maybe.
Mistakes were made.
5. Yeah, I think it's like a 4-5 split
What were you thinking?
in favour of Kelvin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kelvin has a 44-second faster PB and a 42-second faster average time. But that just means it's so close. It can really go either way.
Alright, can I
That's just a cutscene skip difference, or an armored truck
Mm,
fail,
yeah,
or a
that-
curator.
That is less time than Bart 2
Crashing time.
cutscenes get.
The shortest cutscene of the game.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Smith unlucky on the traffic cut there. Kelvin might be pulling ahead a bit here.
Kelvin is doing Cloud King. Battle of two different ideologies for this mission.
Smith
One
showing
going
what
for
can happen
brute
with the
force.
traffic cut.
I am Evil Homer.
One going for
I
something
am
more
Evil
well-rounded,
Homer.
but in return for a slightly better flowers later.
Will be mine. Loyalty, rotten karmic retribution.
This gets a good first hit. Kelvin gets a good first hit.
My
Next
friend,
hits the
see
strap.
my feet.
Decent amount of damage. Looks like Kelvin's getting it too. Very nice.
Watch it, I almost
Not
spilled my
quite too
Sunday.
good, but
Kelvin?
very good indeed.
Yeah, Kelvin. There you go. Kelvin's actually got a significant lead now.
Incredible! I just
Almost
whacked
20 seconds. If not exactly.
How can I? Sweet. If you're so smart, how come I?
So I don't
broke
think
you?
Smith is on best pace ever out of being
Like
like
Oh,
other this
Kelvin.
run.
Oh, misses button jump. Gets it second.
Stupid like a buck.
Oh, and Kelvin missed the butt stomp.
We'll clean this mess up later. If you're so smart, how come I broke you?
Let him go.
Not like anyone likes these things.
Just takes
Stupid
it safe,
like a
runs across
buck.
the railing.
We'll clean this mess
So,
up later.
Kelvin just
Ouch!
does
My
a little bounce
bikini
off the
sock's
railing.
Chafing. Finally, I'm king of the world.
Neither of the Kelvin's obviously going for ESS. Smith doesn't go for the gag or the scorpions. Very disappointing. Wouldn't you agree, Caleb?
Yeah, for sure.
In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the
Kelvin's
town.
run is looking pretty Rit Smiths.
Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are
Why
an
do you do
outrage.
this to me?
Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
What's the
In
ute?
other unexplained news,
What?
strange black vans have
Oh,
been appearing
Detox
all
wants
over
you to
town.
mimic the cutscene, Caleb.
I think he wants you to do it, actually.
I can't. I'm exempt.
Oh, homie, you're so
Mm,
sexy when
homie.
you're paranoid.
So sexy when you're paranoid. Yeah, I missed the other bit.
Piece of cake.
Well, I mean, Detox redeemed it pretty late. That's on him.
Yeah, I think that's it. You got what? You know, you got half of it.
So Smith in the traffic car should have a slightly better luck with the freebies and Calvin will in the family sedan.
Learn to drive, dumbass.
So we've synced up a bit here, which shows how far ahead Kelvin is. The false start.
Watch it.
I mean, with the FPS, Kelvin would be expected to have a slightly faster Homer 1. Maybe not to this extent. Smith's always been pretty good at Homer 1. He's always been posting good times even when he was running on lower FPS.
Yeah, it's not a great showing here for Homer 1 from Smith, but it's only the first level of the game. And Kelvin is on some good pace here.
Smith has a slight point advantage.
Vengeance
Out
will
30
be mine.
I think it was.
Oh, I wanted a peanut.
And Kelvin did manage to get
Kelvin
trapped.
had to wait to avoid being jammed and barely made the jump. Will cost him a bit of time. Black Van gets away, will slow down for the rubber banding. Smith gets 1-3B. I only had the option for one, I believe he did get trailer park. Kelvin
Can you
just goes
come
to
and
the
get
side
me?
of both, we'll grab
I'll
them
pay
on
you
foot.
at back rubs.
I know Smith prefers going for
Only
the
able to get
ESS.
Yeah,
Oh,
Smith only goes one, gets CSS. Kelvin was only able to get one more, so he's definitely going to be down on coins.
Mr. Burns is
Yeah, there's a 32 point difference.
it's
So.
crunching time.
Which is still decent.
Coming through.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's gonna
coins are still
cost
fine.
me.
Early days. It's just something to note for
Learn
the.
to drive, you dumbass.
It's not even 20 seconds anymore. Probably closer to 10.
It's looking really close.
You have to get a better judge after the mission ends. Oh, Smith is having a nice orange skin load. Devon to stop there at that corner. Kelvin missed the drop. Oh, that's
Kelvin.
not good. He's opting to go back for it.
You have
Smith
to in a
very
race.
cleanly makes the shortcut. Yeah, no, Smith has to be taking the lead after that one. It's going to be a big time loss for Kelvin. Oh, and that was really brutal to not drop from there.
I am so embarrassed.
Out of control.
Wow, a lot of people. If only.
And then what's going to be such a close race, those small mistakes are going to be massive.
Can you come and
Smith's
Hey,
internet
Homer.
is streaming via mobile
Me.
data.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history. Just a few more.
I think Smith is ahead by a couple seconds.
Yeah, there's not much in it. Something three. Well, I'll put a count in the whip, I guess.
You'll get to see at the end of Homer 1's here. I believe Kelvin was on pace
This is a
for
nice
an 11
Homer
0
one.
and then failed, well not failed Bone Storm, but
Oh, he's whooped on the card. That might have cost him 11-1X.
I am so
I
smart.
think it has.
I am so smart.
Yeah, that's an 11-20 Homer 1 for Smith.
I gotta get the new. No problemo.
so looking very tight
Kelvin
between the
is
two.
definitely about 2 seconds behind, I'd say. Oh no, that I think that just snuck in an 11-21, a high 11-21 that is.
Afraid not.
So probably a second or half or so between them.
Smith getting a nice strat there to get him stuck at Moe's, but he does get through. He can't get a minute here, you have to hope.
Whoa, wicked.
It should be good. It went through pretty cleanly.
Yeah,
And
he'll
right enough, yeah, Skinner's stuff.
Killer.
You get a rare
Yeah,
hit
neither one are
there.
able to get a traffic car,
And sound.
both in the honor roller.
Too late.
Kelvin not quiet.
Ooh. But that hit will spin Skinner out. Gives him a good chance for an early escape. Not quite.
You got it.
He'll be- He's getting distance again. And again, Skinner just stays in range.
He's holding on.
There we go. Got away in the end. Didn't see which car Smith got.
Whee!
So
He
both
got
players
past
get
him,
a
right?
good escape. Going the different couple of ways you can do it.
And Kelvin. Oh, he tried to get in the taxi. Put him back in the honor roller. Get him, please.
That's unfortunate, but he will
At
get a
least
sports
this
car.
was- Yeah, it's giving him a sports car for his troubles, but I mean that time loss probably isn't really worth it.
Build consolidation priors for your time loss.
energy. Depleting. Need sugar. That was totally awesome. Mine. All mine.
Oop. I think that's Smith's stream,
Mm,
One doesn't.
or is it my internet?
it's probably Smith.
We're back.
So tired. So very tired.
Yeah, Smith's definitely extended his lead so far in part 1.
It's looking good, but all of these early games sort of just adds
I
up to
remember
one
this being
strat
here
late game.
before. Easy peasy.
Yeah. It's a bit of a buffer zone more so than anything else.
Fireworks, eh? You're
At
looking
this
at
level, you have to
5
keep
life
playing well throughout
sentences.
to
Of
win your race.
communities.
I fought the law and
sure.
That's a
won.
fast
The
swing
barbarian
escape.
knows
Oh,
all.
hits a lamppost, spins out slightly.
Luckily he does it after the escape.
Hey, jump.
Hmm.
Bart Simpson at your service.
You should see the new route here
Hey,
from
you were
both
supposed to be
runners.
my dust.
Hospital points.
You cheated, cheater.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if they're ahead enough of the car.
As long as nothing disastrous happens.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
I don't remember these
Yeah,
being here
Smith's
before.
got a huge lead. He's
Kelvin
very-
gets box loss unlike Smith.
That's what I'm trying to mix up for the rest. Oh yeah, it looks
We
like
must
Smith.
learn how to
Yeah,
drop
hospital.
rapid
It's looking
All
close, but I
right,
think that would have
was
worked.
cool.
And sports car,
Let's
very
get-
nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at this coin here. No. Smith only got 61 coins. He didn't get the wasp.
I gotta play
Ooh,
ball.
that's unfortunate. It's
Fine by
probably
me.
not worth going back for either.
Oh, this is too cool
Yeah,
for
probably
school.
not. Kelvin does get the hospital wasp.
Don't have a
Although that
car,
does
then.
leave him with 2
Ooh, nice one.
freebies for this mission if he wants to get car wash or box.
Oh, traffic like van tried to go for dirt jump.
My rims cost
Just trying to help out a little bit.
$900.
Okay, so it's a good traffic car spawn there for Smith. Still has far more coins than Kelvin does.
Yeah, Kelvin got the
Whoa,
extra 2
wicked.
wasps and decided to go for Town Hall despite not being able to get it because he has the 2
But
wasps.
like, Smith still has 60 coins
Gimme,
on
gimme,
him.
gimme. Nice driving, man.
Yes, that's
is,
the Plough King advantage or disadvantage.
That was totally
Yeah.
awesome.
Interesting where he got an extra 30 coins in this level.
I do think Kelvin
Whoa,
might even
wicked.
it out in monkeys though with his extra wasp.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, sprint.
On the higher FPS as well. Might have a slightly faster part 1 in general.
Oh,
Then
dang.
Smith should have a... Oh, Snake runs him over, takes down Wigan 2. Fortunately gets up quickly. Can't say the same for Bart, he was rolling for a long time. And Smith actually gets spun halfway around by a traffic car. That might actually be pretty fast for him. Only having to do half the turn. It's like a minor thing, like 0.1 seconds probably, but
It's all that matters.
it adds up.
So Smith going for the jump. Good setup.
Nice.
Don't forget to
Ooh,
ride.
clips the wall but makes it over. But
Very
good,
nice.
though. Kelvin will also be going for it in a slightly different coloured sports car.
If he does it as well.
There's the wasp,
Nice
but
one.
no, it doesn't get it. It's
Oh.
a prevento at least. Ooh, Kelvin gets it, but just spin around in the air.
Not quite as clean, but he doesn't take any damage, so that's not too bad.
Hey there, Mr. Slick. No
So
problemo.
pick up this fend.
can drive
Yeah, the time difference between is actually pretty small still.
Looking
I
very
had a look at
close.
Smith walking back to the main menu.
Whoa, got
There
it.
is 7 seconds between them. Yeah. This is the worst time of the game. You're correct, Ivan. And being. What do you think, Caleb?
It's not the worst card handle though, don't forget. Just because it's slow doesn't mean it needs to be the worst card in the game.
Well, the worst card that's used in ASM, I should specify. There are worse vehicles, like the monorail and stuff up.
And Kremlin.
Kremlin's fine.
So we're getting bold predictions in the chat that both players are going to miss part 1. Hopefully we don't see that and both players get it. Oh, Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin missed the reset. Oh, that's bad. It's still gonna go this way, but that's very tight on time with a missed reset. Smith having a few issues of own, got stuck slightly behind the train.
A reset too early there, you have to go all the way back around and miss the cycle.
Kelvin has plenty of time.
You should be.
But he skipped this flat meet even though the park car was in the way.
Always small things to think about.
Probably wasn't thinking about it, just more annoyed at the missed reset. This is loads of time. Like, this is the amount of time I normally finish the mission with. I went 4 hours already.
Yeah, so that slow cycle around that train, that fast cycle can be hard
Goes
to get.
The Vibo, gets the escape. I assume he got the wasp? Yeah, got the wasp. Very good points here.
Krusty Burgers. I am the king.
And Smith finishing with a 1938. Very respectable for a race.
Calvin's definitely lost some more time here. For Gazebo gets a fast escape, gets both the box and the wasp.
Very clean.
Still slightly down on Smith by about 50 coins.
Yeah, we'll be able to judge those coins more in depth after monkeys for the different routes.
Do you say 38 for finishing the mission?
Yeah.
Something like that. There's about 10 seconds between them then.
Very close.
As much as you expect from Kelvin's wrong reset.
I need your
He's only about 7 seconds before the mission. I guess Smith got slightly stuck in the behind the train, and Kelvin will go fast from higher FPS.
Let's roll.
Especially in that clear to try to get lots of little boosts.
It's quite a thing that this year's like. This is probably the last mission where it really makes an effect until 4-3, and then I think that's it for the game, barring out of bounds.
Which becomes a big difference in FPS. Smith is missing museum there.
Get the museum. What? Did he go to the hospital? Like, forgot to check.
Yes, I'm not sure if he spawned it either, or he got it.
I don't know. He wouldn't have got it. He didn't have enough extra coins to be 25.
Awesome. I didn't do it.
So it looks like he didn't go for it.
Kelvin gets it with his new route.
Way, wannabe.
Smith will be able to get the town hall on the TV. Yeah, there you go.
I think Smith is missing out on a freebie here because he's already got Town Hall.
Yeah, well, it won't be a freebie for Kelvin either. He'd have to get out. Kelvin skips the construction box, by the way. Already on lower points than Smith.
But he
It's
does
not like
have
Kelvin's
the
gotten any more than Smith this mission. They've both got 2 freebies. Yes, Kelvin's got the 2 town halls he can get on.
Didn't Smith get one freebie?
Smith got a town hall and courthouse.
Okay, yeah, he got
Hello,
courthouse.
drivers. Got a little situation here. How about a hard one next time?
Welcome home.
No problemo.
Or Kelvin getting
Oh,
the
yeah.
wasp on foot. I think that evens up the coins.
Here's your last. Bart
Kelvin also going for this
Simpson
one.
at your service.
I think with the misconstruction box, that would even it up now. 707 for Kelvin.
Whoa.
Well, I think Smith might still be ahead actually. Well, that's not really nice if it fits into the second car.
Smith
Well,
ends up on the
sorry,
wrong
second
side.
There we go,
Fun.
this is fine now.
Physics.
339 out of the tunnel, still not terrible.
Yeah, perfect. Looks like Kelvin doing the first car when Smith is on second.
Take that.
Smith is still almost 30 points up on Kelvin.
It's a really nice second car from Smith though. 49
Very
finish.
nice. Able to get both of these vents here.
Cool.
not something off of your mind. Big hit there. I think he gets a follow up. Internet speed boost. Goes for the strat, gets him, but it's the turn back for the last hit. Okay.
You're very happy with the sellout so far.
It's been very good for Smith. Look at this. It's going to be a high 63x.
Best person warrior.
Oh no, never mind. You can't get the final hit. Kelvin also having a second car here.
47.
Smith's actual final. What was Smith's final time? 6:30, like 4 or something.
6:34. What's the time?
I just guessed it. What's my drive?
Kelvin.
Kelvin, well, I mean, it's not going to get this strat. Oh no, it's actually going to get past him. Oh!
Unfortunate.
Okay, it gets him there, but this isn't a good start for the 4th car. ESS for Smith.
Oh, he's
Oh, no!
missed it.
Went 2 pauses, and on the second one, he actually hovered over exit game. I think he was more concerned about not hitting that. And missed the cutscene skip. Kelvin's got a good chance to retake the lead here, if he gets it.
Not sure if Kelvin is doing Guitar Hero strats, so he might unpause if he is.
I'm pretty sure he... I believe he stopped that one.
I'd like to think it's still there in my heart.
Everybody to the Bartman.
So no ESS from Kelvin. 2,
Normally
3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh
10.
no! Yes,
Oh!
the black screen pause.
Oh no, it's back score.
He decides.
He has. Yeah, no, you can like Can you main menu warp?
You can save your game and close it
Yeah,
and
you can
reopen
save
it.
Brett.
Because as
Just
you're
so
on
you
the
know,
same save, you can keep going.
Kelvin missing that. That's the 69th missed Part 1 cutscene of the tournament. So can we get a nice in chat?
You got no chance, buddy. I won't question the value of this extra.
I spilled my squishy.
There goes my college money.
So still getting pretty even. We had a couple of right
Oh,
predictions in
Kelvin
the chat.
forgot he could save and reload apparently. That's unfortunate.
Dancing blow.
Oh dear. Now, can you tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance?
Sailors, I must get this.
Kelvin typed in chat then Smith did, so I wonder if Smith has chat open or not.
Heaven forbid.
If Smith doesn't, he won't know that Kelvin also missed the skip. Smith won't know anything about Kelvin's face. But yeah, after that, actually Smith opened up a significant lead here. I didn't actually time it.
Too busy looking at the cutscene skips. Smith finishing the mission at 26:21.
You're ahead of me. Wow.
I
You
could sure
assume
use a
privileges.
pony right now. Could you come get
Shouldn't
me?
be.
Millhouse.
I mean, you'll like have it. Like, I'll have to start Discord delay. I think I am. Yeah, probably far behind anyway. Because I have a slight bit of lag. Oh,
Millhouse?
fiddlesticks. There we
Sorry.
So Smith just keeping it so that I don't have to change the audio.
go.
I hope these are recyclable.
Also, Kelvin keeping that. Oh, now Kelvin's the one buffering.
At least it's giving us one at a time. Ooh.
Great.
Oh.
More liberal guild.
I think we're good now.
So you said 26-21 on finishing the mission for Smith.
Yeah,
Kelvin's almost 40 seconds behind.
decent
That's
amount. But again, that's less than Part 2 cutscene skip. Smith's
Yeah.
struggling with the Wasp.
37 points. Yeah, Smith always goes for the Wasp. Most people don't. At least not to the extent of going for it on foot.
It's so he
I
can
think
skip
Smith likes
Krusty Lou.
Yeah.
With these
Because
points,
he's
he
not going
needed
to do
it.
a boat jump
He will go
on
for it,
100. On
I
100?
believe. Yeah, he does go
Madman.
for it.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no, does he get it? Find out next time on
That one.
Speed Simpsons.
Next slide, please. Oh, it does
Oh.
show us. That's looking
Nice.
good.
Sweet
Worth the
forward
wait.
momentum.
Look at those coins.
So if
990. Oh, over 1,000 even.
yeah, it's looking real nice with that wasp.
Playing catch up, like beating everything up.
So if Smith gets boat jump and Kelvin doesn't, it'd be a bit embarrassing.
Kelvin also going for the wasp on foot. Now,
At least
yeah, Kelvin is
mojo working now.
still slightly. Oh, he's not as behind as before.
Yeah,
It's
similar
much closer
coins,
than it
so-
was. Yeah, there's like 10 in it now. Or something.
More than 4 times what I am
Don't
driving
think
on.
he'll
That's
go
not
for
really
Krusty
relevant.
Lee.
Hello,
If
Springfield.
he misses boat jump, yeah, he'll be fine.
This is not good for my insurance.
But he gets it, very nice.
Human crickets.
So the bonfire has to slow down towards the end. Just ease him in. Nicely done.
Witness receipt.
Good adjustment.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine.
Speed, glorious speed. Oops.
Eat pickup, city folk. You.
Gotta go. Kid power. Time. That was pretty cool.
Nice bonfire by
The
Smith.
part's still missing, and I'm
Very
not
nice.
close to finding it.
Successfully knocked my house down with the.
Brink at the observatory. He seems to know everything. Except
Kelvin's
why I
run
ever
is
came
now
to
valid.
jerk Waterberg.
Well, it's not a validation thing. It just gives you good luck. Oh, that traffic car's
Oh, that's
awkward.
not good.
Oh, I didn't give him good luck. He's had to restart the mission.
Kelvin
that's
probably
another.
feeling the heat now. He knows Smith is a
At least
consistent
it was
player.
like I've seen slower mission reset, so that's not too bad.
Grandpa.
There we go, very fast second time round. So that's not the worst it could have gone.
Am I old enough to drink coffee?
Smith goes all the way, grabs his fish fan.
See if he goes over the rocks. I know some people don't like the fish fan.
Oh, he's going for the little skip there. Oh, that did not go for him. He just had to leave it bouncing on its front there.
I guess that decides he will go school
That's a pretty old optimization. People rarely do it anymore because it's just really hard and isn't really worth the time save. But I think you saw it a lot more in older runs.
Let's just do this thing.
And Smith doesn't get the crank across the Waspies on 3D. I wonder if that's as a result of getting Peach earlier.
I think that is a collision thing, yeah.
Oh,
Smith
misses
missing
the
the main
trees.
strap.
Have to go for the backup on the dam.
That cup only loses about 1 second, so it's perfectly fine.
I thought it would be a little more.
It's just
It's
based on
just based on
acceleration.
yeah, you don't have the momentum coming to the uphill bit. You have to accelerate uphill.
As you might know, it is easier to accelerate downhill.
Kelvin does get the doesn't get the freebie. Same issue as Smith, I guess. Got Peach. Second car for Smith. Yep, nice.
Watch where
Very
you're
clean.
going.
Very nicely done.
And making cycle.
Yeah, can't ask for much more than that. Coming up to third, Kelvin just starting. Wow, that was a big hit on the fish fan. Yeah, Kelvin gets the trees.
Sweet.
And very nice third car for Smith.
What's
Not
going
even worth going for the ESS. The destruction was so good.
Excuse me.
We're coming up to some big time loss you can get,
This is
especially with
fantastic.
failing
Yeah,
the mission.
This could be an equalizer. I mean, even just dropping it over the bridge would be quite an equalizer.
It's
Yeah,
Wiggum
for sure.
time. Strike one. Counterfeit
Hoping to
designer
get the
key.
minute here.
The foulest of all crimes.
Hey,
Oh, I
that's a little
believe that was
girl.
yeah, that was bench destruction of the vend. Only got 6 coins, and 1 was the bench, I think. Good second car for Kelvin. Oh,
I hope
missed the last hit.
Running
That's a
over an
good
elderly
second drop
person
for
without
Smith.
Very nice second
Should be
drop.
getting manip here.
Yeah, can definitely go for it.
What would he decide to go for
Oh,
the
he's going
back?
for this vendor instead, and he's gonna do a more wolf style minute. Just try and slow Snake down by hanging back. Less consistent, but gets a nice drop.
I hope I can buff
Very
that out.
nice.
Kelvin's gonna have to get that last car on the ground pound, but it does allow him to do the
Someone
ESS.
call the cops.
The chat is currently denying gravity as a thing, Caleb. How do you feel about that?
I wonder if I'll get extra
I
credit
think
for this.
they're living in a little bit of their own world.
Oh, Mom.
Gravity does exist in Shah.
Yeah.
What's a big idea?
That's wonky driving from Kelvin.
Oh, that's gonna make getting the manip awkward, right? I'd imagine.
I think it makes it a little bit harder, yeah. He might just go for the one where he just shoves him against the wall. That might be a bit easier.
Yeah, just look at it. Every time he turns, it's all over the place.
Oh, it looks like a tough turn too.
Oh, that's...
Probably not too mad he got stuck at the stairs there. He can line himself up and get ready for the minute.
If he gets a good stop here, it won't be too much work if you get in front of him. That's a bit early. Okay, he hangs on to it, very nicely done. Despite the wonky driving, and look how late this drop was.
He's lucky. Yeah, he will
Wow.
get it.
He really needed that. And he got it. His video buffering, he used the low latency toggle under the events menu in settings to disable low latency. Oh, Smith hits a traffic car. Not crossing the car for a second.
Nothing too major. Kelvin doing the diagonal run there so he doesn't get that little glitch where you can't interact with the phone booth.
I'm not fast enough to get that clip.
Little perks, I guess. Lighthouse was spawns too high.
I've just been getting that pretty consistently recently. I don't know how. I just always drifted into it in my past few runs.
Yeah, it's all just down to luck. If you take a wide turn, you'll get it every time it spawns low enough.
Nope, Smith really wants to use the Electoris for that mission.
Also, I don't think you can actually get Lighthouse if you go for Beach.
Well, I think, Smith... Kelvin got camp crossing on foot, Smith just ignored it entirely. And you can have 3 freebies in Beach also.
Oh, okay. But it was just home run March.
No, that's just home release, no mark.
Of course it's not much.
Smash limo by Smith, by the way. Far more important matter. Very nice limo. Looks like a mid 35 here. He says he's green, but I don't know if he's actually preparing against PV.
Yeah,
I don't think he was in his last race. Yeah, he's not. He's comparing against some of worst.
Yeah, when you have such a good PB, sometimes you don't want to see the red during a race. Whereas I think Kelvin's just going for it. That's a 35-39 for Smith.
Last time I saw a Kelvin stream, he was comparing against Balanced, I believe. This looks good for Kelvin. No, it's got out. I lied. Done a lot of damage at least. If he gets him in here, should be a pretty good backup. Yeah. Should be fine.
It's not too slow. But Smith improving the lead just that little bit more. I'm not sure if Smith went neighbours.
I didn't. I forgot to look. I was looking at them. Bad commentator.
Bad commentators.
And that looks good for fast. For Donut Fire. Nice. Gets him in there. Yeah, Kelvin must be what, 40 at least seconds
Smith.
behind.
Does get a lot
Oh
of
no!
drops.
What happened there? Well, how did the donut truck turn out? It kind of looked like it was turning a bit, or trying to turn.
Kelvin goes for neighbours. Looks good to me.
Only goes for the boxes, not going for the box and wasp. Smith spawning this roof off.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
See if Kelvin can get it better. Oh, that's not
Oh
quite it.
no,
Doesn't turn
just
enough.
missed it. Just to the right.
Not a great backup either, but it should work. Bit slow.
Not as fast as Donut Fire. But from this position, traffic might not be much of a nuisance. So it's off-road, so it's not the most predictable. Just about hangs in front of it, but that job's going to be hard to get. Oh. Super speed mode.
Smith
Okay,
goes
that
for
one might
one
despawn.
bend there inside the power plant.
Yeah, that truck did despawn.
And lantern units.
Nice. Very smoothly done. Yeah, Kelvin's more than a minute behind at this point.
Nothing he
Not
can't
sure,
recover. Very capable player. We'll see how it goes.
Just compare their times out of that mission. I want an accurate number.
Kelvin might be a bit
Yeah, a
behind,
minute and a
please.
second.
Kelvin does get trailer park.
Oh, Canyon Nano. Oh, he's
no.
facing the wrong way. Smith, get turned around. Okay.
He should be fine now.
Yeah.
It's very close to my liking there.
Was a scary moment. Kelvin also going for the one event. Oh, nice. Well, last drop for Smith. Kelvin also going for lantern coins. Takes the safe option. Doesn't quite drop short enough to get the other side.
You've got that.
No pool coins for Kelvin.
Marge Simpson at your service. No time for caution.
We need them ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help me fetch 'em. Hey, I know another dumpster's round
I
here
didn't see what
somewhere.
Smith
I can
was
figure it in
at
my stank
4-2.
ball.
A number. I didn't see that.
Very informative.
It looks like Kelvin's actually the one with better coins now, though.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of
Not
that.
sure if that's because of neighbours.
Oh, that is a fair point. Yeah, that could be why Kelvin lost some time with Smith as well. Some of that time lost might be neighbours.
Did any of chat see if Smith got neighbours?
Is this going to affect my insurance?
Oh, ages ago someone said that he did get neighbours.
He did. Okay, so Kelvin is ahead on points.
Yeah. Not a huge amount. It's like slight. Oh, Kelvin only has 7 coins left, and less than Smith got half a mission ahead. In fact, we did get a good estimate on this, at least RTA.
Oh, this vehicle was little Sally Mae's school fun.
121 to track the timer difference, which is 19 seconds. Yeah, about a minute and 2 apart, I'd say.
It's starting to sort of get away from Kelvin.
That mission. Oh, then there's... Yeah,
Kelvin
I
did
think
fail
Kelvin's just-
bonfire.
like he's just had like a few worse missions: Sellouts, Bone Storm, Limo, and Donut Truck are the notable ones.
Oh, and Donut Truck, of course.
Okay, that makes sense. So we've got the Wasp. Neighbours.
Now about
So that's like 5 coins that Kelvin has that Smith will recover later.
I swear I used to be a better runner. I could really use...
Oh yeah,
I'll do my
bonfire too.
best.
Yeah, it's just a lot of probably around 10-second time losses
I
to
need
Smith.
speed, more speed.
That's just gonna add up.
Yeah, and she missed, 5 or 6 of those, that comes a minute.
Yeah, they really do add up. What? We are at 5 of them, we think.
Yeah, around there. Because I imagine both runners have similar driving skill. Might be a little bit of time between the two there.
Grandpa, I'll do my best. I hope this car doesn't stink too bad.
Kelvin's spawning barn for his war sprout. If that works.
That is assault! That is assault! I hope Bart gets
Smith coming up to school wasp here.
Where it goes from. Hopefully it behaves.
Gets it.
You have a gift for speed.
We should see the both runners end up on the same mission here on Wolves. Bit of a long one.
Hey! Watch it. Why do you keep hitting
They both have actually pretty similar things to each other,
Sorry.
I believe.
Come back
I think
here.
there's too much difference now.
Yeah, they both have really nice coins.
Both players will be hoping to skip Krusty Louie at the end of the game.
Yeah, that could be a big decider if one of them goes and the other doesn't.
You can skip both Krusty Louie and Neighbours, it's a good advantage.
Cool.
Oh, that looks expensive. There goes my college money. Watch where you're going.
It's kind of close to hit and run. You have to be careful.
Don't think I won't sue.
Definitely don't want to get hit and run here. Nearly an instant bust when you come up to Grandpa and you have to talk to him. Sort of end
Yeah,
up
it
in a
should
corner.
be good from there.
Like zero friction. That guy was one bad.
Yeah, it should have stopped below the red. Be hard pressed to get hit and run from there.
Smith with nearly 890 coins.
Ho 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 ho. That's juicy coin.
Very proud of his coin now.
Walking selfie. I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, Kelvin got the gold house box earlier actually, so he'll have slightly less, I think.
But still impressive nonetheless.
Did 8 drop Kelvin? Oh dear.
Getting a little
That's
bit
a 2
close.
cycle, I think.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Yeah.
Kelvin,
Oh, that's rough. Didn't manip him, and it's what it's cost him.
Tell me about
definitely an F. Smith is going to take a big lead here.
Tojo and his Nazi henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now I never reason with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi.
It's not over
one.
yet.
So
There's still
What
Yeah.
does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing.
Kelvin
Where was
stopped
I?
to
Now,
put a
the
GG
first
in the
one
chat.
was water car.
Okay, he is
I mean,
going
yeah,
to
it
continue.
is far from
It was
over.
so
There's
long ago that I'll have to describe
there's a
it
long way
in
to go.
sepia
There's
tone.
out of bounds. There's a poo cutscene skips.
Armor truck, curator, FMJ, duff truck. You can fail a mission at it. There's a lot of missions you can just fail. 5-1, 2 cycle.
With an antenna.
5-1 fail.
That sounds awfully
All it takes is one traffic car and you failed the mission.
Yeah, you can have a just add to it a bit, but baby van you can fail 5-4. You can get soft locked in 5-4. You can have a really bad 5-5, fall off the monorail 3 times and fail.
Eisen is right about the Bermuda Triangle though.
Yeah. There's a long way to go. You can't rule it over yet.
You sort of are hoping for Smith to choke, but there is
If
a
you want it
lot.
to be close, but you don't want to see someone choke, it's a rough situation. 2 cycle number 8 for those keeping count, by the way. Only 1 off last year's March total. Yet to see an R3 2 cycle. There's the related 10th drop.
And hopefully we don't see in the Poo 2 cycle.
Oh no, that's a rough one. Because it's like super rare.
Because when you get it, you know how rare it is.
Yeah. It's like you can have the worst possible RNG and still not get it.
I need a Long Island iced tea. Slow and steady wins the
I originally want you to mimic the cutscene, Caleb.
I think he wants you to do it.
Oh, I'm not doing it, and the Discord stream is just done portrait, so I can't even see it after I went back. Yeah, if you get like the Venge or maybe even the box in the mission, it's really hard to get it. But it's happened before.
Have seen it happen. I believe we had one last tournament.
Yeah, one last year. Netheris it was. I just feel bad for Calvin now. It's like, yeah, all the races.
It's definitely unfortunate. Not what you want to see ever. Those two
You want it in
sides.
any race, but especially one that's destined to be this close.
Any more step aerobics classes? I'll bet who knows who's selling the cola.
Yeah, no, there has been bigger comebacks. We had one earlier, didn't we?
Marge Simpson.
I was unfortunately unable to see
I'll do my best.
like 3/4, 4/5 of that race.
You blind?
But
Not
I
even
heard
sure
that
what you're talking
it was
about.
like
which
10
one?
minutes. Apparently, Joe was like 10 minutes behind Gambin. And blind.
Or Smith nearly sort of getting a pole strat there, not quite. And head strat's not gonna work. See if he goes for church here. Another head strat maybe. Oh, that is unfortunate. Definitely looking like a Gordo first truck.
I got Lantern first drop.
We're running out of strats. Does find one.
Okay, it is better than one of mine. I'll give him that.
Didn't quite get to school.
From what I've heard, yes, Eisen. Not been looking good on coins at least. But he won't be able to go for a chessboard freebie, which I assume Smith is hoping to get. He'll have a lot of coins if he does. Well, he'll have well over 750 out of Marge. If it goes well.
My bad.
It's a nice second truck.
No time for caution. I hope I don't have to pay for that. Not very good at this.
Much better than his
Set to
first.
build a homer.
See if he's done
Yeah.
right. Ross, that's very nice.
Yeah,
Gets
nicely done. Well over 700 here already, yeah. Might be close to 800 on the level, depending on what he's able to pick up.
Kelvin decides to go for the
Oh.
Mickey Mart Wasp despite having decent
Well, he-
coins.
Well, he can't get the chessboard freebie, so I don't really blame him too much.
It's pretty slow anyway. I mean, not as slow as some of them in a P, but still quite slow.
Yeah.
You blind?
It's a nice strat.
Yeah, nicely done. A lot of damage on that hit as well.
Hopefully that makes up for the first one. This is a decent cold
Mm.
trucks.
That was a very good third truck.
I just
I think the only way it's really going to be faster if you get him to one hit on the fence.
Which is pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
We'll see if Kelvin can get a good 3 trucks and sort of bring back the lead a little bit. Looking at a good
That's a
pole
decent
strat.
start. Gets him on the pole. Not a huge amount of damage, but
That's
lucky start.
settled. Now to go home
Yeah,
to my
he's
fans.
going to have
Took my precious
798. Very nice.
Need the
A
courage
lot
to
of
take
coins.
off my shirt in the station locker room.
Yeah, I think Kelvin is a bit less than that, but again, he'll have enough comfortably.
I'm used to only having 700 entering March.
Entering March.
I mean,
I
a
mean,
poo.
leaving.
Yeah.
I was going to say, entering March with 700 is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's decent.
Kelvin lines himself up. Lands comfortably, nicely done. Good move box.
Our second truck goes for him.
This is just between me and you, random object. Who put this here? It makes no
Nice start
sense.
jump by Smith.
It's looking good.
Very fluid movement. Good second car by Kelvin.
Ben knows he can't get chessboard was. Coin's still
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, he's not too far under what Smith had. Like, Smith had 715 out of there, so
Like it.
I think. Or Kelvin is also skipping that bend.
Last time I left
Try
the
to make it as
store,
much time as
hoodlums put
possible.
pornography in the vital magazines.
Don't need too many coins, especially on this
Who?
mini.
Oh, okay, gets the strap. We had to watch it in the fast motion because Twitch gonna Twitch, but
Move your clumsy vehicle.
Fast strat.
nicely
Clean
done.
up in aisle 1.
Oh, Canyon Nano just squeezes through. Oh my days, what was that?
It's bouncing around a little bit, showing the true power of 150 FPS.
Mm.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing
Nice
that
traffic
to
car there for Smith, extra 10 coins. Well, I think I only gave him 5. Still don't understand traffic cars and how many coins they give.
Do believe in my boy Smith to bring this one home though. Playing very nicely. Especially for a race.
It is on. If you take out the cutscene shit, this is probably really close to the PD. I think it would have been definitely a 34 Lisa.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't see as much time, to be honest. I guess it was a high 51.
Yeah, that's what it was looking at, like at the start of Color Trucks, and it was decent.
Judging by where he's going to finish this mission.
This is a 3-minute long mission.
legitimate
Yeah.
businessman social club. Looks like a full
Mid to
Asakura
high
Petalon
51.
is taking on.
Yeah, so it would have been like a 50,
What's that?
140.
I'll just check. These
Definitely
numbers are available once the stack goes away. Will he buy army? No.
hardest
very
strat in the
nice.
game, very nicely done.
Imagine buying army in a tournament race. Who would ever do such a thing?
I don't think anyone would possibly do
No.
that.
Hello, stereo.
And especially no one on
Admit,
commentary
the
right now.
smell of fresh air is
Oh, yeah, for
much more
sure.
pleasing than the odor of the hot dog
Smith had
machine.
a 51,
300
42
horses
miles.
of convenient power.
So yeah, that's a high 50 without the cutscene shit.
Come to Papa, random object.
Ah, see, I lost my race when I bought army, but I was on console. Against Smith, actually. Thinking about it.
Pounds in the bargain bin. What the hell were you thinking, sir?
I think Smith then went unintentionally. He like collected the coin room in Humber 2 and bought army.
Your failure shames you. Yes, you.
Fair sport. Oh! He landed on the wasp to get as a freebie.
Good karma. Oh,
You don't see that one too often, do you?
Mr. Homer,
No, you definitely don't. Coming up to one of the harder missions now though for Smith, especially with the bad driving.
No, see how Baby Fan treats him.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
It's looking good driving though. Oh, that's
Oh,
good
that might work. He's on the stack too, and with good driving, it's generally harder for him to get away.
Good for my
But he was on the corner. So
What are you trying to
though.
prove?
Yeah,
Keeping
get
there,
something.
keeping there.
Oh, not quite. It's still 7 drops though.
Yeah, 7 drops there is pretty good.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, no issues with the 2 seconds for Kelvin on this mission. Yeah, that's pretty good. Time to get the 10th drop over there.
Quickly! I am the greatest driver in all the land.
Nice little Dr. Hibbert flying there.
Oh, Dr. Hibbert's about to land head first into the ground.
Hello, famous. Oh, I had better hurry.
Late
Late
last
drop.
shot
Last
for
time I
Kelvin.
left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the vital magazines.
Got his second freebie here. I
Think that
believe
works?
he did.
Yeah, that definitely works.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go for a police station or a shake and rotate and try, yeah.
Usually police station.
Oh, Smith gets caught slightly. Not sure. Even if you don't go from foot, there's a few coins up there it's kind of free to get. Instead.
Yeah, but a few times he's right, or traffic ruined it a bit.
No, he's not. He's just waiting around. So it looked like he was lining up an e-brake boost for it, but it's not available as a freebie. He hasn't even got to.
I think he was going to
It'd
go
just be
for
worth-
it. But traffic.
But you should just drive up it normally.
Yeah, for
I don't know
sure.
why he was doing an e-brake boost. Kelvin Scherfer, slightly less spins than Smith did. I think I got final, but I don't know if Kelvin got a loss at the town hall.
Don't think he did.
Balance. Okay, baby van.
Well, it's not looking as good.
Ooh, not quite.
Oh, that
Getting
looks like a
hit.
backup
Oh,
mode.
this might work. Nice. We'll at least get quite a few drops out of this.
I think this is working. He's up against the little pole there, which is where you want him.
Very nice. Very well done by Calvin.
Showing composure there after getting 2 cycles to get that baby van back up.
Yeah, he's played really well since then.
I must admit,
Hasn't let it get to him
fresh
really.
air is much more pleasing
He knows he
than the
needs
odor
to
of the
play
hot
well,
dog
and he's
machine.
very capable
Yeah.
of doing it.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Smith missed the first drop, turning in for that box. He's going to have very little chance of getting a good turn here.
Just hoping for
In fact,
garbage
I'd say
truck to
0
not
chance.
do
Oh,
something really
garbage
bad.
truck does pretty nice on its own anyway. Now Smith just to give it that final nudge.
Though if you hang back, he usually does get a better turn.
Calvin does get the hospital freebie.
He's about 40 coins below where Smith was, but he does have police wasp to get.
Yeah. That's that van too. Ambulance might make life awkward, goes around it, gets the freebie.
Very
Nice.
nice. We're about the same coins now.
Yeah. Oh, Kelvin does already have that Venn cluster diagram, pretty cool. Smith got that during the mission. So I think Smith actually has that coin advantage still.
Just that little bit like it's been for most of the game.
Yeah. Nice one.
Just give me a minute.
Looking really nice with coins. I think he hasn't got the stairs wasp yet either.
No, he just hit it once, so it wouldn't fly away.
Yeah. Oh, gets that. Loses a few bit.
Able to pick those back up in the car though.
Look here. I am surprisingly acrobatic.
Get 4 bins.
I think that's at the sit and rotate.
What?
No, you got the 2 there. I think.
I don't know where you just get 4 at this point. No, this looks right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's yeah, this is right. This is normal.
Kelvin's garbage truck driving kind of
Oh,
poorly, but very
you meant
nice
the wasp.
turnaround.
The 4 bins. Yeah, I don't think his points are quite that good. So he has already got the box.
It's just making sure you can skip Trusty Lee and Neighbours. So we'll see how Kelvin's garbage truck drives. It was pretty poor at the start.
Yeah, it's not doing great. Smith did most of the journey looking backwards, didn't he, to try and manipulate it. Kelvin not opting to go for that strat. Nice hit there to keep him away from the detour sign though.
A nice little push
That
there
looked
from Smith.
very nice. 5-5.
Empty.
And Kelvin on 220 coins. I assume that's without Herman's box.
Probably.
It's about
Sir, this
15
morning-
ahead where you kind of want to be.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Smith's core is looking nice. Not on the chop here.
This is the first one of the Bermuda Triangle. Big time for catch up. Hopefully you just see Smith keep his composure and nice performance.
Let's give us escape. Back. Third person. But better field of view.
This looks like a
pushing
good
back.
hit.
Looked good
That'll
there.
work.
Hips off the wall. Should bounce in. Nice.
When I
Looks
do
good.
this.
Not going for the freebie though.
I'm pretty sure Smith doesn't actually walk here. Doesn't menu walk. I mean, or
Next
something.
time I'll hurt your feelings.
I
too.
believe Smith just goes for it. Oh, is it kind of stuck in there? Yeah, he's gonna have to adjust this. Or was he? Oh, my blind just went for that bend. Never mind. I thought the bar wasn't moving. But he just went, not bend, sorry. He's for the stand.
I think he decided on the extra coins and then just go the long
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sweet acceleration.
He felt he was going the long ways away. May as well grab those coins while he could.
Possible service could this be to the community?
Shut up and take us
Good
back
quick
to the
thinking.
hideout.
Yeah, very.
Charity
Smith is gonna have a good shot of being over 600 out of
this
that too.
town is going to pay for this.
Just hoarding all of those coins.
I can't blame him.
It's a
Plus
good
the skip
strat.
is busty with skip. Anything you skip and home the toe on top of that's just a bonus. Yeah, with 2 boxes and some frosty back and a few odds and ends just lying around and a couple of things.
Oh, no! That car belongs in the bargain bin. 300 horses of convenient power.
They are about
If you
2
do not-
minutes apart still.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell. Oh, Mr. Bart.
Fine by me.
Calvin, his options have to walk.
Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the brighter magazines.
Mine. All mine.
Hopefully the quicker of the 2 strats.
Hmm?
Sadly, walking is probably a little bit quicker.
You
Oh,
come
yeah.
here. Increíble.
But the Wasps can still be pretty finicky. Oh yeah, Smith's got well over 600 coins. Backs out with gazebo's gonna go for the fast strat.
I make this look easy.
It's time for
Oh.
some
It's an in. Oh, that. I don't think if he'll be able to get all the damage in here.
Yeah, it's the wrong side, unfortunately. A little bit too early.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
This is too cool for school.
Oh, that's a lot of
Oh,
damage.
oh, that was really good by Smith.
gonna have to
If he
back
get
out
the
and
last
get
hit,
him.
if he back up, up. Yes,
Nice.
very nice by Smith. And
And
Kelvin
Kelvin
gets
gets
on the
it.
truck strat. Cutscene skip for Smith.
He gets it.
Gets it.
Good form.
Very nice.
Meanwhile, Kelvin's missing the freebie.
Very good triangle by Smith.
No problemo.
Making it hard for Kelvin to get his time back.
Missing both freebies. Probably going. Not sure which way he'll
Yeah.
go.
He's
Quick way.
back to his car pretty quickly, hopefully. Yeah, no. And it's cases like these that make some people not do the Saturday walk and just opt to get them on foot anyway.
Yeah, it always comes down to preference.
Oops.
Yeah. So having some issues with his driving here.
So I think
Quite
Smith
low
would
before.
be PB pace with Bart cutscene skip.
Probably. Smith got. I didn't look. I'll look now.
105
That seems reasonable. What's his PBC have? Yeah, 105.45. That'd be a 104.50.
Just a 104.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Which is very respectable, a 104.
That's very good time.
Yeah, he missed
That's-
part 1.
Yeah, they both missed it actually.
Take that.
Smith has been a very consistent player with his new PC.
That was totally awesome.
Oh, the school bus giving me a little bit of trouble there, got sort of going through the ground.
The crowd goes wild. Hey, Kearney.
Yeah, if he didn't miss part 1 cuts and skip, would actually be ahead of PB right now. As it stands, he's about 40 seconds behind.
You got it.
Kelvin
of a
got
two at least.
wolves. 2-cycled.
Oh yeah. Kelvin going for the fast track, not quite as up in
Oh.
points as Smith was, and doesn't get the fast track. Although Smith took a while destroying it, so this won't lose too much time on him. If he can get, oh no, he hits the wall. And
Oh,
so
he's
he
hit
moved
the
away
wall.
from the second one, last second. I get a few hits of damage on him. Can't quite push him into the middle hole.
Best hope here is the end of the tunnel. Traffic doesn't screw him
Try
over.
and get some start test hits on him here though to help out. Yeah, that looks good. Gets an edge. Get the last hit.
Yeah,
Gets
there
him.
he goes.
I was worried he was gonna like
So glad
just
to be
scrape him and go
service.
through.
I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
But no. Okay, cutscene skip coming up. Kelvin though, he's gonna be at least 2.5 minutes behind. That's hit and run to contend with.
A lot of pressure on this cutscene skip. He does get it.
Gets it.
Well played.
Yeah, but yeah, as I said, he's about 2.5 now. Smith has extended his lead in the past few missions.
Bart
So
Simpson.
the late game is the scariest part. You can lose a lot of time to one
Yeah,
strap.
without a bound, 2.5 minutes is not a race over.
Well, for sure.
You can lose that much in part 2, to be
Things make
honest.
me feel so good.
A
I
little bit
remember
harder
this
in
being
part
here
2, but
before.
doable.
Eat asphalt,
Oh, yeah.
asphalt eaters.
We've seen it happen.
Eat
I've seen it
asphalt,
happen.
asphalt. Listen. Bart Simpson at your service. It's Bart time.
Oh, Kelvin hit off the log machine, bounced backwards when he hit his car reset.
Alright.
We'll put him back up the top by the Aztec Theatre. Ooh, goes to the side of floor.
Time to lay some rubber down. Whee!
Both players' coins still looking quite good though.
Oh yeah. Smith's coins look very good.
A lot of coins.
158 there? Jesus, man. Does he already get Squickle Box, maybe?
Not sure.
I think if he is, he might have done. If he hasn't, then bloody hell, this is just insane. Very eager there, Caleb.
I didn't need to have caps lock on, but it's like Frank doesn't get stuck at stairs, very nice.
Oh, my
Oh,
ovaries.
thank you, Critch, for the
Alright.
gifted sub to Atomic Caleb 360.
Thanks, Critch.
How do you feel about these kind of events, Caleb?
I'm thinking it's quite good. To spam my emotes. Speed's 14 jar. I don't think it works while you're commentating though.
Oh, yeah, maybe. And also if it's up to my big forehead.
Jump the light speed.
Maybe if it can make you good on your the bets from your last commentary.
Keeping that pet bracket
Money
interesting.
is going to charity.
No kiss of death for Kelvin.
Smith ending the mission here.
Surprised no one mentioned the U word throughout that entire
Fine by
mission.
me.
Just let it die. Let it die, Caleb. Don't bring it up.
No problemo.
Maybe you should have waited till after Kelvin finished it.
Almost thinks Clarkson's the one carrying to me. Coming up to Duff Truck, what it's called. Ooh, Kelvin flies over a board. I don't know if they'll have another chance. I don't know if he goes for the reset in 6-7.
It's theoretically possible for a PV, but it would be very hard.
Nice Duff Truck by Smith.
Sucks.
Yeah, I mean with a 105.45, I could. It'd need a really fast endgame though.
Yeah, for sure.
Sub 2030.
Woo, nice one. Ow, my skull.
Ooh, doesn't get that freebie, but honestly, doesn't need it.
Still a little bit.
FMJ and boat jump guarantees are. Crossy lose skip.
We
His
should go for
DPT is already
ESX.
126. His splits are fairly new though, so I don't know how optimized those bests are. I'm pretty sure. Did he start fresh with the new DPT?
Fire in the hole.
Fastest from the 20. Liquid had a 122.50 something. On the sheet. 122.51.
I do believe Smith transferred his PB over. That's not a good FMJ.
Yeah, nope, that's why I goes across the little skip.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Yeah, without the wasp there.
Unless he's already got the unless he gets to get the squid pot box, but I doubt that. Very nice damage though, very nice backup.
It's definitely not too bad.
No, he can't have lost too much time to that.
Krusty, Bart Simpson at your service.
Problem is the coins you lose out on from the strat.
Yeah. But you can see some backups being horror shows in using 30, 40 seconds.
Oh, easily with that mission.
Kelvin going for a form spend. A little far away from Brink. Fortunately, there's no traffic to block him off. Rich says he can still skip.
It'll be a bit tight, but you can do it.
It would be very tight. He'd be looking at 300 bucks in a boat and a vending machine. What vending? Has he not got Krusty to vend yet?
Probably not.
Okay, if he hasn't got that, then it's tight. You're relying a lot on the alien car getting beach box.
No, on 100
Oh,
FPS.
Krusty will vend. Yeah. Okay. There's the point, Krusty will vend.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking. I'm not pressing over.
I was thinking Krusty, but I'll be honest. Oh, that's not going to work. Manages to get in Elisa, but not there. Don't know if he'll try again in the next mission or just cut his losses. And Kelvin's Daft Truck looks like it might sneak out. It has.
Oh, he's not going to lead the drop. See if he can catch up here. I think he's
Yeah, at
fine
least
with
he
the
could
reset.
just grab it in car reset.
Or he'll be close.
No, he'll catch him up. He'll catch him up. You get like a decent. Oh no, it was too early. But he's got him here. This should work.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Kelvin, Smith is going for points. Saying their names the wrong way around.
Good Krusty pick up after the boat jump miss on 100 FPS.
Yeah. Rather than risking like life and limb on getting it in the next mission.
Fine by me.
Kelvin does get the freebie. Now he's on very similar points to what Smith had here.
Kelvin does keep his composure and get the backup there. Or backup.
All for Bart.
What, kid? I almost spilled my sundae.
Whoa, wicked.
I don't know, if he feels confident with it, then he can go for it.
Totally awesome.
Smith just
not,
needs
then
beach box and he'll be fine, so I don't think he will go for
He
it.
doesn't
Risk
need
it.
that. Even if beach box is missed, neighbours and Krusty logo is good enough.
Yeah, but you don't want to have to
More
get
than enough.
neighbours.
I don't know if beach box is enough to skip neighbours. He's going for boat jump, gets it!
Very nice.
Whoa,
Good form.
he doesn't need anything in Homer 2. Kelvin does get FMJ by the way.
It was a very nice strat from Kelvin.
490. He just needs odds and ends.
Cutscene skipping out of bounds left. 3, 4,
3,
5.
4,
Well done.
5. Nice.
Piece
That's the
of
skip.
cake.
It was like a 116.50ish.
It's crashing time.
Yeah, I don't think he can PB off of that. Probably good by the FMJ to be honest.
126 is doable if you're really good at late game. Homer 2.
116.47 it was to be precise.
If you're bacon or liquid, you could get the 126.
Yeah. I guess. So they'll be doing like 200 FPS.
Yeah, they
7 2 yeet and stuff like that.
Hey, come back here.
I mean, it's definitely possible. Considering he doesn't need any points, so that's a good start.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely a
he
good
needs to
start.
play incredibly well. He gets some
Basically,
incredible
IL
luck.
timing.
Which 7-6 does he do? I'd imagine reset?
I think resets, yeah. APPB is a
But
945
that's with
over 2.
bridge clip.
Bridge clip and 60 FPS 7.3.
Yeah.
Then maybe a Smith just switches to 60 FPS here real quick.
500 coins exactly.
And just come and go by jump. Looking clean.
And he can skip crossfire with these.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you
But
there!
unlike Smith, won't be able to skip number 2 coins.
Alright! Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
I want to say a 127.12 Smith.
Ooh, that's calling it early.
Believe in my boy.
Would that be, I believe that would be his fastest of the tournament so far. In fact, I'd be very surprised if it wasn't.
Oh, out of control!
Be a very good showing for a tournament. Consistent player.
Yeah, his best is 128.12, which I believe is still oh no, I forgot Liquid had a race. Yeah, it was the joint fastest time in the knockouts, but Liquid got a 127.49. If Smith takes that title back, that's a big statement.
Big statement indeed.
Saying he's hanging with the big boys. Yeah, Smith's been having a great 20. Did Kelvin kill the race? Or what happened? I wasn't looking and now he's miles behind. Like
Yes.
he has to restart, he was losing that race.
Not something. Maybe he failed the Ring of Fire jump, went to the right.
I'm guessing that's what happened.
Yeah, it
He
had to
aims
be the jump.
That's rough. Oh my gosh, that traffic car just took a double hit and Kelvin got some points out of it.
Let's see you two fans.
This is all just his scheme to get as good a coins as Smith.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're...
Let's do this
Only
thing.
100 to go.
Yeah,
That's
okay, so he
cool.
went for that.
Look, Gordon come around, doesn't really stop and line up, just goes, and that's left that awkward, he's dropped, he's got to get that other wheel on the wall before the cage gets in his way. He
100
has.
FPS though, so you might just have to
100
reline
FPS,
this up
yeah.
or go behind the cage.
Well, he should be able to fade through the cage fairly okay. Struggling a little, but he is getting himself sideways. Very nice, yeah, he's out of the cage. He should work really well for him.
You see the power of 100 FPS coming through there. And Kelvin going for cutscene skip gets it
A lot
up
of
to 5 or
pauses, just
6.
get this hit. I don't know if that's excitement or rage. Can't be too unhappy, it was first try.
I think it's excitement. He'd be happy with that. 'Cause he knows his good pace.
Nice alien craft. Now to just...
And Kelvin should be good with just crusty burger points now.
Tractor beam! Oh, it's something different.
Boy, talk about
Gets
getting
a
the
suck
nerve.
strap.
If I'm gonna kill those town filming black car driving cola. Okay.
I'm waiting for the day to instantly restart otherwise instead of cancelling it
I have done
and
that
loads in the
before.
area. Have you actually? Okay.
Yeah.
The day has happened. Were you on good pace?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, that's good. Kelvin struggling to get in his car, ends up doing it manually. Not walking in. Ooh, now he's hitting every piece of traffic under the... I was going to say sun, but it's night time, so that's under the moon.
Ooh, it had the speed of a dubwas combined with the
So
tenacity
Smith
of
pretty
a
much
Go
just
for the
has
gun?
3 sets still left now.
Yeah.
Showing his park looks good.
Oh. He's got a park, he's got
Yeah, that looks fine.
not fall.
He could frazzle it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that'll take a minute or so off your time.
It's a good way
But
to check
with
126.
with the 6-7 reset and the extra points, then it's only extended his lead.
Never run again.
It's looking good for Smith.
Number,
Very nice.
number 1. Wow, I need a disco now.
Nicely manoeuvred across the platforms, no need to jump. What percentage of people? Less than 9. 3 out of 35. There were 30 picks for Kelvin and 2 others. I can't. Oh, one was Critch, one was Spear. Those were the other picks. So as it stands, if Smith wins, we actually either result would have a clear top of the predictions. And as it stands, if Smith wins, would have that big detox. If Kelvin pulls this back, it would be a ticker. Oh, Kelvin reloads in the area, attempting 7-2 resets.
Not sure how well the
Lining up
works.
for a
150.
yeet on 150 FPS, hits the Krusty Burger, hits another thing. Oh, I think he had enough speed to maybe make it with the second hit.
All he gets is a bit of damage on his car for his troubles. Quite unfortunate. Also, he has to be careful not to blow up his car on the jump here. He might just go around.
Yeah,
I think he
he's
will,
just
yeah.
hanging back. Go through here. Just sit
Definitely the
where you
right
live in
decision.
Hundo. Play it safe. Don't lose 2 minutes.
And then just walk to the next
Check
mission.
Kelvin needs it back and bounds. Just Smith does. Damn it. Hopefully Kelvin gets a good 7-3, so we don't have to be watching 12 rounds at once.
I've really got to learn.
Okay, that's a decent start. Might have to
A little
adjust
bit left
slightly,
though,
then
yeah,
it
it's
might be
gonna
off.
knock
Oh no,
him
it's
off.
just them off.
Fortunate.
Oh, that sucks. Kelvin coming up to the reset.
It's looking much better.
He's a weird angle, he might have to turn slightly.
He'll be fine. Played.
He did turn slightly, I think.
Did
Gets
Smith
out.
fail his first reset there?
It looks like it. I think he's gone back and rewound up, taking it slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, nicely done.
Just got the e-brake boost left yet. As long as his button doesn't break, he'll be able to line it up. Oh, he's struggling. He's taking his time. Looks good.
Gets it. Very nice. Well, that's the last hard strat left. Oh, misses the waist. Back and bounce to make sure it's not too high. And it's off. Pulling BG. I mean, you could lose a lot of time. You could just keep chopping away.
There's
Stranger
still,
things have happened.
the game is not over until you're inside the beam for the last time.
No.
Absolutely.
It's been well, it wasn't really close, and then Kelvin got 2 cycles. He's kept up pace fairly well, other than the 6-7 fail.
Hard not to get tilted after that, so he's done quite
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, he's done really well. He played really well.
Apart from the
think
6-7
anything
fail, it's been a good
Yeah,
showing.
6-7 and Curator. Everything else has been really good between now and then. We had some issues with 7-3. Kelvin says it's hard to get away.
Kelvin taking a minute to type in the chat.
Yeah, it's been rough. In the early game, he was. Oh, we nearly made menu up there. Oh, well, he hovered over it in the menu.
Strats.
Yeah.
Good thing that only injured my strokey side. What, kid? I almost spilled my sundae.
Looks like he's getting it first. Oh no, he's going past it. Going for the Greg.
So what did I say? 127, the 18 or 20? Oh, 12. Okay.
You said
Might
12.
get that.
It's looking closer to in the 30s.
Yeah.
Still, fastest time in the knockout so far.
Maybe he doesn't get a random purse here like that one. Did not get it.
Yeah, it's looking like a 34, 35. Shingle goes well. Rich calling a 1/3. good looking jump.
I think you're a bit off there, Critch.
34. Nice. All the numbers I
Yeah,
said.
34.
Said 34. I read. Wow, fastest time of the knockout so far with a missed cutscene skip.
We're coming on to Kelvin resets.
Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship
Kelvin
crash.
going for the yeet. Going for the sideways. Just a bit riskier, I think.
A great way to open up your world and improve your well-being is to take things one step at a time. That might mean jumping into a DIY project and getting creative. Learning new skills and keeping in touch with your community.
Oh, there's an ads come up.
Finding new ways
Ah,
to
yes,
connect with
ads.
family and friends. Or getting up.
Just going to support the streamer a
round
little bit.
himself
First
up.
step and discover all the support and resources you need.
Turns
Looks
left.
good.
That looks good to me. Yep, out of bounds.
Exactly where you want to be.
Oh, you hate to see it, but he's gone offline. Have you switched the audio over?
Should do that now.
Okay.
I wish I had a dog.
Oh, Kelvin, very nice. Speedy return.
Sayonara, dude.
Okay, that's a lot. Where'd you get that piece of cake?
Doesn't crit check. You in studio mode or something?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just do it from the actual stream.
That's my day. We call sandwiches.
Oh, we got the jump swing strat as well.
They cost
Nice.
more playing cards a bite.
And a freebie. Gets the swish turn around. That is very good.
Whoa, that adrenaline made me feel alive again.
I'm not a very good driver.
The way the camera flipped back there, I actually thought he hit off the fence.
I'm going to a
It
better
really
place.
threw me off. Okay, yeah, this is looking like a 130.
Oh, there goes more
Probably
memories.
a
But do you do
130
better?
4x.
Move it, you milkshake. Can't you see I'm driving
Maybe a
here?
high 3x if he's fast.
Just a few more. Hot diggity! So long, suckers! Sweet, merciful McGillicuddy!
Yeah, I think that 39 looks like a good bet, Crouch. To weave a bit through there though, Spooky Greg in his way.
Look at me, I'm
Needs a good jump. It's decent.
That was so
Yep, that's a 39. Very nice.
nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads! Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails!
Okay, I'll invite them into the VC. Oh, Caleb's gone.
Hold on, one sec.
Oh, you're doing the end screen, aren't you?
Perhaps.
Mm. Hello.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream.
Oh, unlucky man. And congratulations, Smith.
Good evening. Hello, hello.
Oh, unlucky man. Well, and congratulations, Smith. Who wants to go
Good
first?
evening. I think the winner should go first.
Hello. That's fair. Well, how do you feel, Smith? Who wants to go first?
I feel obviously
fair.
happy that I
How
won,
do you feel,
but
Smith?
obviously it wasn't in the best circumstances due to what happened. So I feel obviously I'm happy with the way I
but
played.
Obviously,
I
I
got
wasn't in the best
127,
circumstances.
and I missed part one, so.
Yeah, as a point,
But
that's actually the
I'm happy with
fastest
the way I
time of the
played.
knockout
I got
so far, I believe.
127, which and I missed part one. So. Really?
Yeah, Liquid. Yeah, as a point, that's actually the fastest time of the knockout so far, I believe.
You played very
fair.
well.
Right. Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't think of
thanks.
anything that. Well, FMJ. Can't think of anything else really that was.
So it was like obviously 55 for part one, and then
Caleb,
it was like
Caleb switched scenes.
Hold on.
He's doing it. He's doing the other thing right now.
So I had like 50, obviously with part one,
and
then Homer 2 had 30 seconds, and I had 10 seconds in FMJ.
All right.
And obviously I had to still go for a customer, so all that adding up
Yeah.
was like 125. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and to be fair, with the 2 cycle, you kept pretty close, Calvin.
Yeah. This run was just shite from start to finish. But yeah, even if I played well, Smith probably would have won anyway. He's very consistent. Can't
Yeah,
really
Smith's actually having a really good tournament.
Thanks.
What was Kelvin's end time actually?
1:30:39. Kelvin, you faced the winner of Kelvin Smith. Been doing that all day. I'm so sorry. Smith, you face the winner of Bakerman Dark Pop next. How do you feel about your chances?
Well, I think maybe having the best time of the knockout so far is probably the only advantage I have over Bacon, man.
Bacon's only had the one knockouts race after all.
Bacon is he's a level above me, and he's very consistent as well. So, but don't know. I guess part one misses a bit more than he should.
Yeah,
but that's. But then Duck Bob, on the other hand, obviously, PB is better, but then again, it don't matter what it is. You've got to be there on the day to perform.
I mean, back on the fastest knockout times before Liquid's one, you and Bacon actually had that shared with a 1:28:12.
Oh, that was my race against Spam, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kelvin, you go on to face the winner of Ben Underdash and Caleb here. How do you see that one for you?
I feel like I have a better chance there than I did here. It'll be interesting to see.
Should be a good race, especially if you get 2 cycled.
That was literally the most soul-destroying thing I've ever seen.
Also, here's a. Oh, I didn't put that in properly when I did this earlier.
So you managed to keep up and sort of keep you cool though throughout most of that run.
Yeah, I mean, part 2 is where it sort of went downhill, really.
Sure.
I think besides Curator, that was pretty good.
I mean, it's never nice to draw too much attention to the cutscene skip misses, but that part 1, Kelvin, 69th of the tournament.
Well, hey.
Let me compare against the latest.
Yeah.
If I can find, there we go. This is so I got like a 23 part 1, which is my first in the tournament. So I was pretty happy with that.
That was like a 34 lease or a 50 Marge, a 104 Poo if you take out the cutscene skip.
Yeah, so overall I'm really happy with it. So obviously I'm happy to win as well, even if I don't sound like it at the moment.
He's ecstatic inside.
Well, that's just how Smith sounds all the time.
I'm like the English Derek, no emotion.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, you got a fun guy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Any final comments from you two?
Not really.
Just GG.
Okay.
Yeah, GG.
Next race, 15 minutes time. We're heading to the pet bracket for this one. JPEG Image takes on very original 95. You looking forward to it, Caleb?
Should be a good race.
Alright, yeah. I think that's everything. We shall see you then. Except it's not us, it'll be other people.
Alright, catch you in 15 minutes, everyone.